So what if everything in life wasn't PvP? We are finding that out today for this like new video that isn't PvP for once, as we are doing Hypixel party games. What is Hypixel party games? It's a bunch of mini games together. They're like small. You get like 8 of them. Take it like Mario Party, where like, you know, the mini games between rounds, like it's shuffled. It's not always the same mini games, and we're just, you know, kind of doing them. You know, it's pretty understandable. Yeah, I don't know. But this first one, what we're basically doing is that we have to craft things. Which this is one of my favorite mini games. Why? Because I play UHC, so I'm used to crafting stuff. Full helmet. Let's go. So we basically just like, it tells you both in chat and on the board what you need to craft. So you just basically need to speed in collecting the items and then crafting them. It probably helps the shears. There you go. 1, 2. Also the furnaces cook really fast, which is nice. I probably don't even need crafting tables to make this, but it's okay because we just speed, and now we need 7 for pants. This is the first game, and basically how it works is that there's going to be 8 mini games. The one that wins the minigame gets 3 stars, the one that gets second in the minigame gets 2 stars, and the one that gets third in the minigame gets 1 star. You play those 8 games, you get to the end, someone wins. It sounds easy enough to understand. It should. I don't know. I got stressed in the intro because, you know, this is not one of those relaxing games, you know. Out of the 8 minigames, some are more relaxing than others. This one is one that you need to just be hyper focused on all times. This one's more relaxing. So basically, you have 8 people. Now there's 7 because someone already quit. And we have all these minigames. And on this one, you have to paint the board. You get your own assigned color, and you shoot at the whiteboard, and you try to claim as much of the area for yourself. Obviously, the problem is that other people can also shoot, and they can shoot in the colors that you are currently already occupying. So the problem with that is that, you know, it can be pretty luck-based, because somebody else can just go where you are, and, you know, they just completely take over your color. And if you get too close to them, there you go. What a beautiful painting. It's somehow even better than everything I've ever done in arts. And I ended up getting in third. The Viper person got in first. The Viper person seems pretty good because they finished first on that one, and they got second. What the heck, all these people are faster than me. This is just unfair. And this one, you know, this is just very loud. I'm pretty sure this game is actually louder than what my mic can be. So I don't know what you can hear. But basically, we're flying chickens. It's one of the most realistic games in all of Minecraft. We have hoops. The chicken needs to go through the hoops. Every time it goes through the hoops, it goes even faster. If you miss the hoop, the chicken slows down. You need to be the one that gets to the end the fastest. So that's why you need to go through the hoops, so you can continuously pick up speed and not like to lose speed. And the way you do it is like you press spacebar to go up, you press shift to go down, and you make it through all the hoops like so, and you win, and Viper finishes second. This Viper guy is coming for me. My eternal rival at party games. Look at him go. He does it. Next there's Lunar Fox. There's still 7 players. Usually something that happens is that people tend to quit the longer the round goes. Those two have the same skin. Oh god. They have the same skin. They're duplicating. Oh, and this one is basically memory. Sometimes I do well in it, sometimes I don't. There will be like 9 blocks there, and you have to duplicate them. Wood, stone, brick. Wood, stone, brick, gold, dirt, wood, and cobble, nether. I finished first. I probably could have done that a bit faster. Usually what I like to do is just focus on 3 blocks at a time and then just say it out loud, even when I'm not recording, because it just helps your brain remember. And you see everyone else? Ah, Viper, Viper, Viper. You seem to have made a crucial mistake. Wait, what mistake did Viper make? Oh, there you go. He finished 4th. Ah, now I have a 3-star lead onto him. And we're halfway through the game. Now, Volcano is kind of like TNT Run. Now, that's not saying much because I don't play TNT Run. And basically, the blocks where you step on them, it's going to cause a trail. They're going to go yellow, and they're going to go orange, and then they're going to go red, and then they're going to pop. And if you fall down into the lava, you die. So you basically just want to keep moving. Obviously, if you stand still, you're just dead, because the blocks are just continuously disappearing where you are and where you walk. So just keep moving. Be careful of orange. Be especially careful of red blocks. Try to walk where the white ones are. And I fail. And Viper and Lunar immediately catch up. Are you kidding me? Oh, fishing. Oh, fishing. Okay, this one, we better not lose. Because this is fishing. And, you know, my entire Minecraft life is fishing rotting people. And now instead we're fishing rotting pigs. If you know the like game, the real life game, Hungry Hippos, this is basically just it. But instead of us being hippos trying to get balls into the little pit, we're people trying to use fishing rods to collect pigs. It's truly an enticing experience. So what you like to do is like you hit the pig and then you rod him and go back. Why? Because then the pig actually ends up floating a bit more. I don't know why that works. Am I here to talk about Minecraft physics? No, I'm here to put pigs into a hole. I just fell. And that person stole. Yeah, we can definitely steal other people's pigs. That is something that happens. I'm looking at the side. I'm doing well. But Viper's also in second. There's no end to this man. Aw, I just missed those two pigs. Viper's gonna catch up. We can't let him. There's a timer up top that basically just says, like, you know, how much time we have left. And we just gotta keep going. No pig is left behind. Also, I'm sure that these pigs are not dying at all. Like, don't worry. Once you get to those pigs, you just see them dying. Oh, no, you didn't see anything. All these pigs are being put to a safe location in another farm upstate. You don't have to worry. Viper's gonna tie with me. Are you kidding me? And not even close, Viper. Not even close. Don't worry about it. All these pigs. Oh, fire leapers. This one is actually one of my favorites. Maybe my favorite. It's definitely in the top 3 alongside the workshop game. Why? It's because I have years of experience with this game mode. Ever since, oh my god, all the people that were next to me just immediately died. It's because this is just jumping the rope. This is literally elementary school. You're just jumping a rope. You have to time it. Obviously, it gets faster. It will obviously get much faster. You have jump boost 4, so like you gotta time it so that you don't touch the particles. You touch the particles, you die. And that's kinda bad. You need to avoid touching them. And it's just my favorite game because it can last so long. There's no time limit. You go until everyone but one person loses. So you end up getting ridiculous numbers if people know what they're doing. And like, come on, this is just not my game to lose. I have been jumping a rope since I was in elementary school. Come on, I was amazing at that. You just had a pattern. Honestly, jumping rope in elementary was just so fun. Because like, at a certain point, you just jumped in a certain unison that you just didn't even notice there was a rope at all. Like, it didn't matter the rope. Like, it was just passing through you at such speed. Because all you were doing was jumping. Like, when you're at the start, like, learning how to rope skip, you're worried about the rope. But after a while, since the rope is always going at the same speed, it's not like fire leapers where it changes speed and it goes a lot faster. And the rope also gets larger. Like, no, in real life, it's always the same rope. And you can, like, it'll probably go at the same speed. So you actually just time the jumps and you forget a rope is even there. And it's actually fantastic. It's just me and those two. Are you kidding me now? I just saw a spectator. There's not much to say. Oh, the other one died. It's just me and Viper. You see, Viper, I feel like, is definitely the superior clone out of the two. Those two got made in a cloning lab, or in a cloning facility, and Viper was just the superior out of the other one. They wanted to throw the other one in the bin, but, you know, they already had spent too much money on creating him. It was too late. It was no longer profitable. We have legit lasted 50 turns at this. All my rope skipping through elementary, but it sounds like Viper had also been practicing rope skipping while he was being created in a tube. No, you can't! I hadn't lost that game in so long. That is fantastic. And now we're in the last game. We have to shoot. Skeletons give more points than zombies. TNT guys give more points. And golden people give more points. Of course, I'd have to actually know how to aim. That might be something that's somewhat beneficial. Oh my god. I'm throwing. I am throwing. And Viper loses. He gets second, but I get first. And in another match of wits, I do it. I get first place, and you get nothing. It doesn't matter, Viper. You get second place, but you're getting all those scientists. They made you to be a first place fighting machine, and you aren't. They are going to be disappointed in you, Viper. Though you'll never see the light of day. He's not even joined this hobby. It's just this is what happens. Also, I have no idea how long this game takes. I actually lose track of time incredibly quickly, so it's just like, eh. Also, if I didn't make it clear, I am playing this because I have no more UHCs to schedule because, you know, I don't know, they're still in production for some reason, so they aren't ready to be scheduled yet. Throw this guy off the cliff! Good job, good job, good job, team. Good job, team. And basically how this game works is that the snowballs are very delayed, but they do a lot more knockback, and what you want to do is you want to hit people with them and knock them off, either through the corner or through the middle. Both ways work, so you don't just either camp the middle so you don't get knocked out, because if you camp in the middle, you can just be hit off in the middle. It's how it is. And the arena constantly shrinks. Also, jumping's probably not advisable. See what happened to that guy? Jumping was definitely not advisable. Same to that girl. And it's now just me and this person. Oh, I got the kills for the last 3 people. Oh, they're not gonna like me. And that's basically how this game works. You've already seen it go, so now it should be easy to explain. And as you already can see, this is a new minigame that wasn't in the previous rotation. The minigames will repeat because it's not like there's that many. But like, you'll end up having your unique rounds. And we get our first 3 points. Let's go! How many people still? And suddenly there's only 5 of us. You see what I mean? Some people just quit. This is actually the one that's like my least favorite one, but it's the one that I like to call Camp the AFK person. But the problem is that I'm not sure if there is an AFK person. Because if you just camp an AFK person, you can just get killed. Because the way this game works is that we each have 3 hearts. Every time we hit someone with a homing pigment, it does a heart to them, and you know you try to get kills. The person that gets the most kills wins the game. So the objective literally just is whoever can clean the most will do well. Because if you just steal the last hit on someone, like the last heart, you just immediately get the point. And it doesn't matter if you stole the last 2 or not. So you kind of want to just clean kills. Oh, I'm on top of the arena. That's hilarious. And the problem is, you know, aiming rocket pigs, it's not the easiest thing. I don't think you get a lot of training for learning how to aim rocket pigs. They are... Hey. And I win. Yeah, suddenly we're 5 people. We started with 8. Oh, another new minigame. This one is the maze. The maze one is actually kind of rigged because, like, it's always the same maze. And the position that you start in can actually, you know, change things drastically. Also, you kind of have to remember the way to go. I'm not gonna lie, kind of. No, I still remember. Yeah, I'm almost there. The position that you start with, you know, can change definitely how long it takes you to get to the middle. I did it. Another original game. So this is the one that, you know, probably people are going to hate me for being in first place because it's about how long you can spend on top of this red platform. You see this spark person, he already went for me immediately because like the person that stays up here, you get points. If you stay up here on the red platform, you're just getting points. This guy is shifting, get him out. And it's like, oh, I took a lot of knockback. Yes, this fish does knockback, I'll have you know. This guy is just shifting. Shifting does not actually give you any more points. Just making that abundantly clear. You just gotta try not to get hit. But the problem is that there's multiple people, so you can't just focus on one and like not get hit by that one person because, you know, that's just not how it works. But I turn back and hit this one off. This one's just shifting. Oh, sometimes that also happens where you just get hit into the circle, which is pretty good. Get off, Spurt. You have the most points, so you need to go. Spurt, get off. Spurt, get off. Did you not learn your lesson? More points for me, and we're going perfectly so far. We're legit 12 for 12. Okay, now this minigame we've seen before. Hopefully I actually perform a lot better. This game just ends, and you win. Which is what I'm about to do right here. And Spec gets second again. Oh, another new one. This one is basically like the dropper. You need to drop in the water. But like, that sounds easy, right? Yeah, of course. I mean, you see how big this is? It's a giant water pool. Of course it's easy. But the problem is that every time you fall, a block gets placed where you landed. Now that's the problem. That's what makes it a bit harder, because it's going to start off easy, but soon enough, the board is going to be filled with everyone's blocks, including this guy that decides to fall exactly where I was going to fall, so he just blocks my way completely. And now I'm in second and he's in first. Are you kidding me? That just sometimes happens. I know probably I shouldn't just jump, I should just fall, because that way I get to the floor faster. That might have been something that screwed me over, but it is what it is. Also, I like to use Optifine, that way I get to the blocks a bit faster. Also, I caught up with the other. Ah! Okay, I made it. You gotta just try to aim for the places that's still like half 4 blocks, because that's your best chances of like not dying, obviously. And this is like, we still have 5 more seconds. Try to go up left. We made it, and we still beat him. We didn't fail once. The perfect streak. The perfect streak is still. Oh God, Tron. This one is just basically, you know, either Tron or Slither.io. Any of those IO game modes where like the more you eat, the bigger the sheep becomes. Yeah, this is basically just it. The sheep, you know, there's that trail, and you know, the more time passes since there's nothing to eat. I mean, there's players, I guess. And also, if you sprint, you go faster. Which is kind of the tactic. That guy's trying to jump. He's trying to jump. And that person just died. Because also, if you run into the wall, or if you run into your own trail, you end up dying. It's a cool game. And now we try cutting off here. Did we cut him off? We did. Oh, we definitely did. Oh, I think they killed themselves. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, the chicken rings are back. Oh, it's the last round. We're going perfect. We're going perfect run. No! You ruined the I lost the perfect run. Are you kidding me? We didn't get a perfect one by 1 point. It's a victory for Spectrum in all, and no, it's not. It's mine. It's my victory. What happened to my hair? That is weird. We'll go for one more round. One last round. You go over there, and this time where you're immune, and you win. But the problem is that I don't want to do that. But that is just the strategy. Because that island, the canoes don't go there. The canoes, the bombs. The bombs fired by the ship do not go there. So if you just go there, you win to win. And basically how this game works is that the ship is firing cannons, and if it hits you, you die. It's kind of like dodgeball, but you kind of see the ball a lot faster. Me. And I just tend to stick by the corner because, you know, they aim for specific blocks. And of course, it goes a lot faster. It just constantly moves faster to the point where you just can't predict. So you just gotta pick a block and hope for your life. And I like picking this corner. That guy just has it. That guy's just a champion. He has it. Oh. Sir. How are you not dead? Excuse me? How did this guy live? Oh, there's Avalanche as well. There's actually a lot of games. I completely forgot about Avalanche. So basically, this is just like, you know, musical chairs. Of course you know musical chairs. You sit in a chair, there's music, blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of like this one, except, you know, there's chairs for all of us. But the difference is that you have to sit on the chair before before the time of the music, you know, stopping or whatever, or going back up. That person just proves why. They actually died in this game, but they didn't. But they didn't die on the other one where they were just standing still. That's just incredible. You gotta try that one next time. So basically, there's the snowballs. If you're not under the wooden slabs, you kind of die. 10, you can see the number of ways on the side. We can actually start PvPing people, and that's what actually ends the game, because we just hit people off. So there is PvP. You thought I'd have a video on my channel with no PvP. That's just not a thing that happens. Both of you out of here. I am a good person. Oh my god, this game's new too. I have just forgotten a lot of games. But basically, now there's only 4 of us. Trampoline, You jump up, you try to collect points. The game ends when you have 40 points. Is that a negative? Oh no, it's not. So basically you have green ones that give 1 point, you have the yellows that give 3 points. That one just got stolen from me. I'm not doing that well. And then you have the red ones that give 10 points. Now obviously you don't jump that high. You don't even jump. You're in a trampoline, it jumps for you. But like the way you get the red ones is that you get a booster, like those cobwebs, and they go extra high, and you try getting the 10s one with them. I don't, because simply I find that getting the frees are just more productive. Like while people are up in the skies trying to get the 10s, I'm just out here jumping on the frees. And to me, that's just a lot more productive because I win. I was almost gonna lose that. I just noticed. But it's oh, there you go. So we actually did get 3 new ones. This is one of the parkour ones. Parkour. You go to the end. I think that should be pretty easy to understand. Don't worry about that. That never happened. I'm still in the lead. Oh, they're still in the first fight. So this part you just time it because it's the same jump every time. So if you get in the rhythm, you do it like this, that, and we win. So yay, we win. Okay, so that has been another one of the 10 videos I probably have to record because I don't have a UHC or any Among Us to play. I am also a ghost. Thank you for watching.